What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and this is the video that many had predicted I would do. And in all reality, look, I do want to get this out of the way early. These are for fun. These are me looking to the future. I know there has been kind of a running thing with me for quite a while, actually, that I do not actually look at the present, that even when the first day that a game comes out, or the day before, I'm already looking like 2 sequels ahead. That is true. That is something that I do. But in all reality, I do like actually experience the base product. So while I'm talking about Crash 5 here, I am playing Crash 4. I love to death Crash 4. It's one of my favorite games of the year. Okay, I want to make that clear. We actually talked about Crash 4 yesterday. I'm going to be doing a review for this game, so I'm not like forgetting about Crash 4 and just moving to Crash 5. I've done this with Mafia. I've honestly done this with countless amount of games. I know that I do get some hate for that. I do get some people that mock me for it. Again, this is all in good fun. This is a chance because I do like to talk about these things. These are things that can live long into the future. I want to talk about the potential for a Crash 5, when it could come out, who could be making it, the future, what's coming up. So, and there's a couple ways. I want to make another video. I did this back with the Insane Trilogy, I think. I'm not necessarily sure, but I definitely did it with Team Racing. I need to talk about Crash Bash again. Anytime a Crash game comes out, I need to capitalize on the excitement and the involvement in the Crash community, and I need to talk about Crash Bash. So we're going to do that probably in the next video. But look, I think a Crash 5 is a solid lock. The interesting thing, now when I'm recording this, okay, and I got to be transparent with you, when I'm recording this, I think there are, in fact, I've heard there are secret endings of this game. Now, the full ending and stuff, they're online. Obviously, you can play through it yourself. The ending, I guess the classic ending, or at least what I know to be the ending of this game, is actually, it's open, but it's not like super in your face like, oh yeah, here's Crash 5. You know what I mean? And that, to me, honestly is interesting because leading into this game, I was pretty confident in my mind that it would very much tease like a new game, like very, very much. Now, again, I don't think at least when I'm recording this video, which could be an issue. When I'm recording this video, I do not think the secret endings are online. Maybe they will be over the next coming days, and then when that happens, then we can maybe that actually amplifies, maybe that completely shuts me up, right? We'll have to see how that ends up going. But so again, just to clarify, the ending that's out right now is you could definitely make another game. Like I said, in fact, I think they will, but it's not like the most open thing that it could potentially, like I think it could have been a lot more open. But again, the secret ending maybe does something. I feel like, and this could be a prediction for the secret ending, and it could be proven right when I do it, it could be something with Entropy. Him and his like twin sister or whatever, when they got like sent through the dimensions, that's the last you see of them. So, and I guess this is spoilers. Hopefully you guys haven't already beaten it. But when that happens, they don't show him again. Now, maybe the secret ending maybe is showing him. He kind of is the main villain of this game anyway, so ideally he would be, or, you know, I think he would probably be the one that would come back. So that's, in terms of, like, the plot for Crash 5, which, let's be real, let's be all honest here, very difficult to predict, you know, in 2020, a couple days after this game comes out. So to be very open-ended with it, I feel like he would probably come back. Obviously, Cortex would come back, stuff like that, but that would probably be the two central villains again, maybe bring in more of a supporting cast for villains and go from there. Okay, maybe the secret ending can back that up. But now, will it happen? Well, obviously that depends on the sales. I really don't see a world in which that doesn't happen. Crash is back. Honestly, and I don't even say that as like a pun, as in, like, you know, the Bandicoot's return, all the different things that, you know, we, or hashtag we saved the Bandicoot, or all that kind of stuff. Like, those are all fun, and I participated in them, and I love them and all that stuff. But in all reality, like, yeah, the fans brought this back, and we did such an incredible, and about not even like me making videos and having like support. I'm saying like just the people literally buying this game. We did this all as a community, and that is such an incredible thing to do. I think it would be actually the most incredible thing in the world in a negative way if this did not get a sequel to it. I mean, I would just be flabbergasted, would be probably the best word I could use for that. I would be completely, you know, my mind would actually explode because I just wouldn't believe it. The hype for this game, you see the trailer, even like on, you know, I watch like football, like Sunday football, I watch like my Buffalo Bills. There's trailers or there's commercials for it like every day. And I know, again, I don't really watch, in fact, I don't watch TV at all, but I mean, you see the popularity there. So I really don't see a world in which this doesn't sell and that we don't get a sequel. So I do think we will get a Crash 5. Now, the question is it Vicarious Visions or would it be Toys for Bob? I feel like the way they've got the way Activision has Vicarious Visions is they may just be be the remake studio. So we saw them do Insane Trilogy. I thought they would be the ones to make a brand new. Remember, I always had envisioned they did Insane Trilogy. Obviously, we had Team Racing, not made by them, and then maybe they were working on a brand new game. In reality, it was they worked on Insane Trilogy. We had Team Racing. We had Toys for Bob that technically they made the Switch version of Crash Insane Trilogy. Then they made Spyro, or maybe probably at the same time, right? They made Spyro, and then their Spyro Reignited, and now they're making this. Remember, there are rumors of a brand new Spyro game as well. I would love to know who's making that one, right? But I feel like Vicarious Visions, and by the way, I will use this for the argument, if there is a chance for Crash Bash to exist, a Crash Bash remake to exist, I think Vicarious Visions could handle that or will handle that. Toys for Bob, I do feel like they're on the bandwagon now, and I know technically they've done one thing. They're on the bandwagon now of making the brand new game. So I think if there were to be a brand new Spyro game, it should be them. If there would be another Crash sequel, it should be them. Or, I mean, by the way, I'm not saying Vicarious Visions shouldn't do it. In fact, if they can do it, fine, let them do it. In fact, which is weird, right? Because Toys for Bob did technically a port of their Insane Trilogy, and they were gifted the keys to a brand new Crash game, whereas Vicarious Visions, who remade these Crash games, they probably know Crash better than anybody, they didn't do it. So either or works. I'm just trying to give a prediction for you. I think Toys for Bob would be the next developer for the next Crash game. That's my prediction. At the same time, either of these two, don't have another studio doing, one of these two studios, they should be the ones to make a new Crash. I think it's very, very likely. I think it's very, very possible. We're at a situation where hey, these games come out semi-frequently. I mean, we had Insane Trilogy June of 2017. We had Team Racing in June of 2019. And then here we are right now, very, very early October of 2020. So these games come out pretty darn often. I would assume that we would get one within the next. I think we'll get a brand new Crash game. Maybe not. I actually should reword that. We will get a Crash game. Just a Crash. It could be a remake. Could be something. We will get a Crash game, I think, within the next 2 years. Will it be a brand new Crash game? Will it be Crash 5? Maybe. At the same time, maybe they could kind of populate it with another remake first. Could be Twinsanity, right? A lot of people really, really want Twinsanity. There's more than just Crash. I know I always go to Crash Bash. Insanity is definitely possible. They can make a Team Racing 2, which would obviously be a brand new game as well. They have lots of options. They have lots of options to populate these Crash games. But I do think within the next, maybe not 2 years, we would get Crash 5. But I think maybe 3 to 4 years for sure, we'd get a Crash 5. And I think in that time, probably at the very least every other year, okay, every 2 years at the minimum, we would get a brand new Crash game. So guys, I'm just so happy. I'm so happy this game is back. Honestly, playing this game, the first time picking up the controller that Thursday night, it was just I'm home. I remember playing this game. I remember playing these games, right, the originals, as a child. I cannot believe I'm sitting here now, so many years later, kind of redoing it, right? Well, we did redo it with Insane Trilogy, but being able to do this again is such an amazing, amazing thing. I'm so happy Crash is back. This is what we've been working to get for years, and we finally got it. And now, again, knowing me, knowing my mind, now it's time we move on, only 2 days after the game came out, and now we talk about what comes next for Crash Bandicoot. No, but in all reality, please enjoy. It's about time. It's such a good game. So, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you guys are subscribed, as always, to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when these videos go up. Make sure, if you guys haven't joined our Discord server, we have a Discord server. Link for it will be in the description below. We would love to have you. We have a lot of fun over there. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all on the next video.